Hello and welcome to the Queber channel. I am Jason, your host, and we are going on a little journey. Ooh, lots of bits and pieces in the way. Wanted to do a little video as I go to the shops and talk about the Kimco Maxer. First of all, the Kimco as a brand. They are a Taiwanese company and they do motorbikes and mobility scooters. And just let's get through this little gap. Oh. And they have a very good work ethic, and their mobility scooters are built to the same standard as their motorbikes, and therefore the class is one of the most popular scooters of this type. This is what's called a class 3 one. See, when I was looking for a brand, I needed to research and find one that had spare parts, that was reliable, that I could use as a safe space outside of my home. Now, I'm using a different mic and everything, so hopefully it's a lot better than it was. So, this vehicle has a lot of safety features. It's what's called a class 3. A class 3 means it can go on the road. I'm waiting for my registration from the DVL. Yes, you can put a number plate on it, and it can go, when it's on the road, it's allowed to go 8 miles an hour, which doesn't seem a lot, but for an actual small suburb roads and that, it's enough. Of course, you'd keep out of the way of cars and not annoy them by being in the middle, but you are allowed to go on the road with this. When on the pavement, your maximum speed is 4 miles an hour, legally. And this has two, on some vehicles you would call it, it's got a high speed and a low speed. The low speed and the gradual ability with it means I can stick it on low speed and have it anywhere from 0 to 3.5. High speed can go from 3.5 to 8.1. It's got full lighting systems that you need legally on a vehicle. When you go in reverse, the brake lights comes on just like a car. It has hazard warning lights. It has indicators, left and right indicators. It has a proper, really loud horn. And it's wonderful. It's got two 75 amp batteries. Let's just cross over here, get over the road, and then cross the road here. And it's got really nice suspension. It's got automatic brakes. What do I mean by that? Just press the button for crossover here. It means that it has like a wishbone. It's left. You pull the left side of this lever towards you for reverse. You pull the right side for acceleration, and if you let go, it automatically brakes. So there's no chances of it going. So let's say you collapsed or something on one of these scooters, and it wouldn't just keep going. What if I just let go of the throttle? It just automatically comes to a stop. The brakes are very, very good. It does have an emergency brake at the front, a cantilever brake, just that you can pull at any time to stop you if the emergency brakes fail. It has a digital display that shows you how much charge it has left. At the moment it's full. It's got a range of 35 miles. Now that mileage varies depending on whether, if you're going uphill you're using more power. If you're going downhill you're using less power, so on. This is a very hilly place I live, so we're heading over to Tesco to have a go around there and see if I can pick up some basic shopping. Because I now have the freedom to go to shops instead of having to always rely on Amazon. I love Amazon, but yeah, having the freedom to leave the house and go shopping is a good thing. Now we're going past a road, and we're on a main road, so we will be getting a lot of the sound of cars and that. Just going to go down this curb. Oh, beep beep. So it's a nice leisurely. I'm travelling at 3.5 mile an hour at the moment. This vehicle has done 153.4 miles in its lifetime. Because I bought it second hand. I have done, there was 138, I believe, 138 miles on it when I got it, and now it's at 153. So I've done at least 15 miles on it. And I'm going to do a lot more. Now, got a key just like a car, it's got places to store stuff. It's got a temperature gauge, it's 16 centigrade at the moment, which I believe, let's change it to Fahrenheit, 60 Fahrenheit. So for my American viewers, I'm going to cross over here. So yeah. And it works really well for what I need. I'm getting used to its size though. This is one of those places in Stoke-on-Trent where the old cobblestones from the 1800s are still here, from before they had all these roads. Now that building you're seeing in front of me, the one that's dilapidated, that's an old coach house. Literally one of the old coach houses. Unfortunately, it's a graded building and no one wants to take over it to look after it, because if you take over it to turn it into a pub, you've got to do everything within the graded building thing, and it costs so much money to repair something like that, unfortunately. So it's just been left to rot at the moment, which is sad. And so I'm using my JLab headset and see whether it's a lot better sound quality. It should do. I'm doing it. Keep an eye out for what when I'm crossing the road. Make sure it's safe. Okay, so I'm going to stop and I'm going to switch to high gear. High gear, high speed. And I'm going to drop it down to about the 4 mile one. Because that little bit of extra, and the thing with the high one is this. If I have to cross the road, I can cross the road really fast. This gives me a little bit more oomph. Sorry for the shakiness, we're going over a lot of these culverts. Now this is something that people don't understand. When you walk down a street, you don't notice just every little curb, every little culvert in the road, in the actual path, is a bump that you've got to traverse and navigate. Make sure there's nothing coming here. Make sure there's nothing that way. Let's get some speed. See, that allowed me to, putting in high gear allows me a little bit more acceleration, a little bit more movement speed. Still keeping within the 4 mile an hour thingy, but you get up to the 4 mile a lot faster. And 4 miles an hour is faster than most people's walking speed. So we're just heading into town. I'm going to go to Tesco and then decide where to go from there. It's this freedom that I've got now. I used to be scared of going through these because the width of them is just about the right height for you to get through. But you are literally skirting your... Yay, big digger. Up we go. Stoke-on-Trent, Hanley. There's a lot of issues with Stoke-on-Trent. And there's a lot of empty shops. And a lot of it has changed. Remember, I haven't left the house really to explore or do anything for almost 5 years. This is seeing a lot of this stuff change and how it's changed so much. A lot of the old buildings destroyed, a lot of the old history gone. On my way back, I might go past my old house and show you where that is. Ooh, an oatcake shop. I love oatcakes. Oatcakes are a local thing and they are gorgeous. Ooh. I don't know whether I didn't really like Mad Max, the new one. I didn't like the one that I liked the original three Mel Gibson ones. I think they are a classic, a wonderful dystopian, apocalyptic thingy. I love them. The new one, me and Paola just could not get into at all, and so I don't think I've got really an interest in seeing the Furiosa. Pity, because I like those kind of movie reviews. I really like them. Okay, this is the main junction we're coming to here. The whole thing is, this is I can ride this and just mellow out and just it's like so amazing. Press the button of doom. Wait to cross. I'm in no rush. This to me is very mellow and wonderful. Yeah, this has what's called a delta steering wheel, so it's in like a D shape. You'll be hearing the cars go past. But the sound should be a lot better than last time. We might get some rain, but I have got my poncho that can go over the top. Okay, we can go now. No, the only thing I don't like about these ones is they don't beep. They don't beep and tell you when it's time to cross. And I don't like to cross until it says beep time. I don't know whether... There, yeah, I can cross now. It's a confusing set of lighting. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo. Nothing but blue sky. I see. Never seen the sun shining so bright. Never seen the world looking so right. No, I can go places. I have a freedom that up until a couple of weeks ago I never had. I never thought I would have again. Because yes, I love my house. I love my streaming. I love my safe space and that. But I need it. This is like an evolution of that. Being able to leave the house. So we're going to go around here. It smells like pet food. I don't know. I'm smelling pet food somewhere. It's weird. The smell of pet food. So we're going to go down here. Now I will switch back over to low gear and turn it up to the max of it. This is such a wonderful little vehicle. Ooh, I might try the other hill. The other killer hill in Stoke-on-Trent on the way home. That'll drain the batteries a bit. So it looks like we might get some rain. So when I come out of here, we might put the poncho on. Not sure. Ramming the speed, Mr. Sulu. Blue moon, I saw you standing alone, without a dream in your heart, without a love of your own. I think we'll just stop and have a little drink. I keep a drink just down inside my thingy. There's two little spots to put stuff. One's got a bag in because I'm going to do some shopping, and I'll use the bag to grab stuff while I'm going round. So this is the big hypermarket, supermarket, call it what you will. It's a massive place. Now the thing is with disabilities, places that were built before 2010, there was a new Disabilities Act. Anything built after that has to have full disability access, shops and stuff like that. Before then, it's discretionary whether or not you want to change a building that's already done. No. If you're having building work done on it, you're supposed to make it. Then you're supposed to make it disabled friendly. So we are going to go around the shop. There's already a lot of people here, even though it's what time is it? I can just check. Check the time. 7:32 in the morning. Oh yes. Magic doors opening! Yay! Yeah, it's very modernised. This place is. We're just going to have a little ride around in here and decide whether I want to buy anything. I really need to get a basket on the front of here so I can keep stuff in the front. Yes, it's quite a big place. It's got a cafe up there, of course, though I wouldn't go unless there's a lift that goes up there. Whee! Go around the corner. Meep meep. Ah, this vehicle is not reversing. You know, I feel like some sandwiches. I feel like making some sandwiches, so I might get some salad stuff. See, I don't know whether I can eat it, but unlike when I go to do my big shop at Amazon, I I have to buy a certain amount of stuff, and I have to make sure that I've got everything I need. But when I come out like this, I can just pick up a few items and test them out and see if my stomach can handle them. It's brilliant. So the first thing we're going to do is just have a zoom around this whole place. It's so responsive, the steering on this is brilliant. It doesn't have the best turning circle. There is another what wheel in my future I might be getting what's called a Quingo. Quingo is a UK made one of these, and it's got some bonuses that this doesn't have. A very good turning circle for indoors. Amazing turning circle for indoors. Lots of drink here. I don't drink, well, there's lots of drink here I'm seeing. So we're going to go all the way around the outside, and then I'm going to do some shopping once I've been all the way around the outside of the lake. Whee! This is wonderful. Ooh, I might get some crisps. I don't know whether I can have crisps or what kind of crisps I can have, but just picking up a couple of bags of crisps here and there, and turbos, lightning bolts. We are traveling at warp speed. No, literally, if I need anything now for the house, I don't have to spend the money to do a Tesco shop. I mean, a, a delivered shop. I now have the freedom to actually go and buy stuff. We go around. You can see this place has got so much stuff. We're going to go all the way around this end. We've got all the normal stuff. Cards and blankets and gift wrap and everything. And we go. What's the corner? Magazines. Magazines used to be such a big thing, but now with the internet and everything. Toys. DIY. Car care. Yeah, I mean this shopping centre is really even got camping gear. Oh, so if I wanted to camp out, I could get some camping gear here. Haha, camping gear, air mattresses, tents. Wow, double layered. Hey, that's a good price. Holy shit, that's a good price. They've got a tent here that's £48. Double layer, 4-person tent for £48. Double air mattress, £15, and a sleeping bag for £22. You could literally kit yourself out for going off road and going into the wilderness with £100. Freaking amazing. Whee! They sell USB cable. How much do they sell USB code? Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'll show you these. These are these new. We've got to we label it so it looks snazzy, and then we'll charge. It's called juice cables, the USB cables, and they're not even lightning cables, but they're £18 and that. They're bloody massively priced. Let's go back a little, 'cause I want you to see just how expensive those basic USB cables, which you could probably get for £2-3 even on Amazon with delivery. I mean, seriously. Yeah, the packaging is 100% recycling, but you're charging us £18 for a basic USB-C. I mean, seriously, people, that's too much. That's a bad thing. Ooh, torches. I like torches. I've always liked torches. Always looking for new torches. I like torches. Torches are good. We like torches. Ooh, pink. Pink suitcases. Oh, an awning. That's a nice awning. I could have that in the backyard. How much is that awning? How much is that awning? Holy sugar, I believe it's a lot. Let's go around the corner. Let's have a look at the audiovisual. I think they've got an audiovisual department as well down here. I'm not sure, they have moved things around. No, I don't think they've got the audiovisual department anymore. They do the mobiles and that though. So let's see. What was I going to buy? I think I was going to buy some. I'm going to pick up. Ooh, I think I'm going to get a little bit of coleslaw. So coleslaw, that one there, coleslaw. I'm going to actually just put it all down on the floor here for me because I don't have a basket for this yet, so I can't. And oh, have they got potato salad? Oh my God, they've got potato salad as well. This could be a bad thing. This could be bad for me, but I'm going to try. I'm going to see whether my body can handle a basic sandwiches type thing. And now we want some salad to go on it. This vehicle is going to have to reverse. Turn round. Whee! Oh my goshy, happy things are doing. Oh, so we want salad. I don't need an iceberg lettuce. Just get some basic salad in a pack. Shredded iceberg actually shredded iceberg will do. Let's get some shredded iceberg. Yeah, those three at the moment. Those are the salad. Now we need some kind of meat to go in the center of it. I love the idea that I can come out and get this stuff. I love the idea. It's going to be a very simple sandwich. Or do I want BAPs? Do I want sandwiches or BAPs? I don't know. Do I want both? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I don't know. Don't know. No, don't know. Ooh, I know. I saw some stuff. You know what I've been missing? Primula. It's too high. No. We're looking for meat now. We're looking for their cooked meat. Cooked meat. Is this the cooked meat? Is this the cooked meat? I don't know cooked meat here. We've got meat here, but I don't know the cooked meat. We're just going to go down the list of. Oh yes, we've just hit the jackpot. Do I want honey roast ham or I'm safest with chicken? Chicken is safe for me usually. Ooh, I tell you what, we're going to get some sliced chicken, cooked sliced chicken, and I'm going to. Oh, what else have we got? I feel like some beef. Where's the beef? Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so we're going for that. Pastrami. Okay, where are these people? Now we'll go and get some bread. This may be a mistake getting this kind of thing, but I want to try it, and I can try it. Worst case scenario, the meat goes to the doggies, and I learn a valuable lesson about my stomach. Now we're just going to stop this here. Actually, no. So I haven't bread. Last time I tried bread, the only bread I could find was this almost best of both. It was like it had both. This one was one of the ones that I could have. So now I do have a bag here. I'm going to take. Okay, so I've got those. Now we're going to head. We have stuff. When I get to the counter, because of course I'm going to have to pay and that, I'm going to pause this. Bounty. Now let's hope. Is there one of the counters? Is anybody actually on the counter? Well, I have to go through the self-service. I don't like the self-service. Self-service bothers me. But let's see. Let's go all the way down and see if we can find a count. One of these is they've got people. No one's there. No one's there. No one's on the counters. I'll have to go to the survey place. See. Oh, no, I have to maneuver myself into a position. So I'm going to pause this here while I go through the checkout. Okay, that's all worked. I'm back with you all. So we're going to go. I'm just going to make sure I've got everything in the right pocket. Just put this in this pocket. I like to keep things in their own pockets and out of the way of everything else. So what we're going to do, I was thinking it was going to rain, but it isn't. So we're using the Bluetooth mic, and I have no idea. This could be just as bad as last time. I'm not sure. We passed all the plan. I said I was going to go past. I think so. I'm going to go all the way down here and have a see. I haven't been this way before. But I want to go past my old house. Place me and Paola spent 15 years of our life. I miss Paola so much. I still do. It's never going to go away. And even now, this many years past, I still, when I leave the house, the first thing my body wants to do is my hands want to reach into the actual spot where I would hold her wheelchair and push her wheelchair. No, I need to know. I think there's a ramp. Yeah, there's a ramp. Yeah. So yeah, there's a ramp down. Brilliant. Avoiding all the things in the way. No. So we are doing well. We are going to go down a different way home. This is where I came to Holcroft to see about electric vehicle and that day. Oh my God, that wrecked me so much coming out of the house last time. That way, it was like trying to go visit there to look at cars in my without having to use an Uber and all that. Oh, it wrecked me for an entire week going out with. It's a loud motorbike. Let's go. Beep, beep. Cross the road. So yeah, that is a place I came to just see what the size of the vehicles were. Because when I was thinking about an electric vehicle and a vehicle instead of, I hadn't even thought about a mobility scooter at that point. I was so desperate to try that after they told me that I should be looking into something to get some kind of mobility outside. I shouldn't be trapped in the house all the time. These were the people that I thought were going to try to take me off disability. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, yeah, for places without the proper curbs for disabled people. Said you've got these like not so bad for this, but yeah, it's still a pain, even with good suspension. We are the maximum turbos. of Schwingeldong. So the Quingo, yeah, the Quingo is the other make that's a really good make, and it's a UK make, and it's got this weird five-wheel design, very advanced mechanical system. It works really well. So yeah, what we're going to do is go down here, go down into a place where I used to go past my old house, which is kind of, don't know whether they've made it any better for any more wheelchair friendly, because it wasn't very wheelchair friendly, believe me. I talk from experience. Scooters have to be so well made. This is why you can't buy a scooter from Amazon unless you know the make. You know the make because they are not. You can't just get one of the cheap ones. So we're going this way. So yeah, I haven't been here in probably. I've come down here with Google Earth and shown people on Google Earth and Google Earth VR, but actually to physically be here, I haven't been here for probably 5, 6, 7 years. So many good memories with Paola here. All these little medical assisted bungalows. We were very lucky to get one. I mean, when it comes down to it, because Paola was so ill and I was so ill as well, they gave us access in a way that most of the people here were like 30, 40 years old. We've got to think Paola was started being ill when she was 20 years old. We were the youngest of all. And this is going to be a bit of an issue. Go up. Looks like it hasn't been looked after very well, this place, since I left. And this house on the corner is where we used to live. Looks like they've changed a lot of it. But yeah, they still have the same skybox up that we had put in when we first moved in here. And next door to us lived a wonderful couple with a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Sadly, the guy, oh, I'm going to have to maneuver myself around this place. Not the best. Alright, we should get. Oh, just about get out. Amount of times where I would push Paola's wheelchair this way and go down this path here. Oh, they've actually put a proper path here. This all used to be just gravel here. It was horrible to take the wheelchair here. And we used to walk our dogs on this field here. Now I'm going to show you the biggest hill, and this is a hill sometimes I had to push Paola's wheelchair up. Remember, Paola's wheelchair was an 80 kilogram wheelchair, and I had to push it all the way up to be able to get to places. Why is that? Yeah, that's weird. So, it looks like there's been some work done here. Used to be a park here. Used to be a park just here, but they dug a sewage stuff underneath here. Just gonna get a drink. And from here you can get to the canal. But I'm not going to try to get to the canal. Unfortunately, I know my local canals, and there's no way really you could go wheel. I try. The wheelchair can go, and therefore this could go. But yeah, there were certain places where you needed someone behind you to push you up steps and stuff like that. Can't do that with this. Right, we are on our way still. We are heading home now, and we're going to take a hill climb that is going to probably drop 2 or 3 parts of the battery down because it's a major hill. Be able to see it soon. Used to be a post box just down here where me and Paola would go because I couldn't go to the post box on my own, even though it was close to where we used to live. So Paola would go in her wheelchair so we could go to the post box together. We used to be what's called Cinema Paradiso or something, a place that used to do, you could rent videos and that. Yeah, it's still here. The actual post box is still here, right there. That we used to post them back to the place. Ah. The only problem with testing a new headset out for this kind of journey is, as you can see, that's the hill there we're going to climb. And that is a hell on your legs and on your arms if you're pushing a wheelchair. So we're about to see how it is for things. I mean, the people have parked their cars really, really badly on it, unfortunately. They take up all the space sometimes. Alright, so we're going to hit. This is another major hill climb. Stoke-on-Trent has a lot of hills to climb. A lot of hills. This is why it's used when people training for marathons. No. So let's see. Handles it so well. This. So I'm really surprised. Will not be surprised if I lose one notch of my battery charge in this part. After all, I've worked now. We're out quite far. We see it's still going up at 3.9 mile an hour. This vehicle is such a tank. It really is. It just does everything I ask of it. It's a massive gradient, and it's not even slowing down its max speed. It's just, this is no problem. Just boom, boom, boom. this is the freedom that I've got now to go places. It's just used one notch, but that one notch is 10% of the batteries. That's the with, you've got to think, I've also been all the way to town and that and back and round the thingy, so we're coming up to like miles. No, we'll have to try. Just want to go along here and go up here. I went fast then just to get down to the, because there was no easy way to get up that curb. Oh yeah, we'll go to the park and I'll show you Hanley Park. Now that we've got audio, hopefully the audio's okay on this. See, I've got the freedom of going places which I've never had for so long. Even before, even when I was young, I would go from A to B, go from A to B, go from A to B, and head down, headphones on, eyes on the floor, keeping away from people, trying my best just to survive the leaving of the house, and hope someone didn't ask me something that I couldn't answer or think is cause a problem for me. And it's like so much of that. And now, then again, I don't know whether I'm going to go to thingy because the dogs have been alone for about an hour. So I'm going to cross over via this crossing over here, get on the. I think we'll leave it. I think we'll go home now because I've been quite far. I might go to the little park. I don't know. So, just want to check something on this. So, what time is it now? 8:08. So, having these brakes is amazing. These automatic brakes. I didn't even know they existed on mobility scooters until I got this, and now I would hate to be doing anything without them. Maneuvering around the car. Just tell you what, we'll go into the small part of the park, and I'll decide how far I want, whether or not I want to go any further. I have to be very careful about roads and that. Drivers are very polite. If they're aware of a disabled scooter now, they'll let you out and everything. It's wonderful. Beep beep. So here we go. We are going to head down to. Let's go, go. There we go. Yay! I'm still getting used to using mirrors. This does have some really nice mirrors, and you can position really well. This one needs me to push it there, that's better. So I can see behind me easily with it. Never seen this one shining. Well, it looks like we might not get some rain. It's the sun's in and out all the time. Ah. So I think we might do. Let's see. We'll go through this small park. I'm going to take a little drink in a minute because I've been talking a lot. Right, there. Let's have a little drink. Just got water with me because, of course, I mainly only drink water and juice. Those are really the only things. Although I love this little park. Used to come here at night in the moonlight, this area, and this lovely fountain here in the moonlight is absolutely gorgeous. The times me and Paola spent here was so magical to see the moonlight glinting off the fountain in the centre and that, and just sitting. I'd pull her wheelchair up next to the seat and I'd sit next to her, and we'd just spend half an hour just at midnight and that just here. So what I think I'm going to do is I might go out the bottom exit. I wonder if they ever fixed the bottom exit, because the bottom exit was one of the parts that I didn't see fixed early on. When they did all the repair work here. Well, let's go over there and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we go out through another one. That song's in my head a lot. Never seen the sun shining so bright. Never seen the world feeling so right. I haven't got the words yet. Blue sky. Look round this corner. We've got this way out. We'll go this way out. Honk honk. Road ahead closed. Oh, road ahead closed. Oh, yeah. Ramming speed? No, let's not ramming speed into a tree. It is so strange to be out here, and some of these places almost trigger things because these places me and Paola used to go there. But holding on to this and just allows me to. We can just. Can we go over? I think we can. Let's ooh, this is one of those places. Oh, we're in the main park. We'll go around the lake and then go home. Used to come here with Paola and feed the geese and the ducks and the seagulls. She could not feed them because they were just psychos. And so lots of birds and that used to come in here and walk around here pushing it with the wheelchair. I think that's why this scooter works so well, because for 18 years of my life, Paola's wheelchair was my anchor outside the house. That and her. And this is very, very like that. Yes, so the batteries in the Kimco are the lead acid sealed type. Now, unlike, you know how people tell you that only charge your phone up to 80%, and between 80 and 40% is the healthy for making. You don't do that with a lead acid battery. Lead acid batteries like these, you always take to full charge, because if you don't take them to full charge, then there's a chance that it can sulfide or something. It's some kind of chemical reaction that can help them happen with these older style batteries. These deep cycle ones are meant to thingy. Oh, big geeseys. Come on, geeseys. Out the way. The geese around here are actually quite friendly. And they will take bread in that out of your hand without biting your hand off. Now, to people who will say, "Oh no, you can't give bread to these," blah blah blah, bullshit. These these people, these birds here have been fed on a diet of bread and such for over 40, 50, 60 years. These have got used to it. It is part of their normal diet now. Whereas I wouldn't give wild birds out there. My bird table at home has proper seed from that. Here, these are used to it. For God's sake, the local oat cake place and all that always used to bring in their oat cakes at the end of the night and feed them to the birds. Never did the birds any harm, never did the actual geese any harm. They adapted to the food that was available. Now, I don't like this spot. We've got nice smooth here. It's nice and smooth. But they put this like of gravel. And I get it, it makes it really grippy in the winter. But this is really horrible for being you get this low level vibration, as you can tell on the thingy. A low level vibration all the way along. It's horrible. It vibrates your bones when you're in a wheelchair or on a scooter. It's like now this place here that we're going to go past used to be a boathouse, and when I was a child, you could come here and there was actual boats underneath it, and you could rent the boats out onto the lake. So you'll see in a minute here. There, just behind the trees there. It was dilapidated for a while, but they rebuilt it as a tea house where you could go for tea and that. But for many, many years, it was totally falling apart, and now they rebuilt it as a tea house. I don't know whether the tea house is still open or whether COVID killed off that venture. But yeah, but it used to be underneath here. You got on like a barge, and you could go out on the lakes and that, and there were paddle boats and everything. So what does it say here now? It talks about it here. So I don't think it's a tea house anymore, but it was a tea house after the designed by the landscape architect Thomas Mawson 150 years ago in the era of a pit shaft and pottery waste. It represented an attempt to improve the quality of life for ordinary working people amid poor living conditions. Yeah, that's where you used to be able to get off the boats in there as well, down there. That's a beautiful place. I'll show you the river there. Right, we're back onto the main. There's lots of places in here. There's tennis courts, badminton court, netball and basketball courts for people to actually do stuff like that. Little mini lake here that leads onto that lake. I don't know whether you can see it there. There's a little waterfall over there as well. And we used to sit under that big tree over there. Paola understood my disabilities more than most people. She accepted everything about me and my limitations. So we're on our way home. I wonder if I could go back through that way. I don't know. I think I will. Hello there, Mr. Goose. I think. Actually, we'll go this way. Pigeons getting in the way. You'll get killed by my really, really slow moving vehicle. That would be a definite Darwin thing. I've definitely put this vehicle through its paces. Let's go over here. There we are. On our way home. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Well, oh my God, 1 hour and 10 minutes journey. So I'll stop the video soon before we get to my house. So we've travelled at least another 3 miles. The dogs are going to be so excited to see me. And I'll give them a little bit of that meat that I've got. They can have some of the chicken and some of the pastrami. And they have a lot more than me if it doesn't suit me very well. I mean, I've had my Huel this morning, so hopefully that'll balance out if I have something that isn't usually normal. Good for me. But this freedom to just go out like this is something that most people have and don't appreciate. But for someone who's disabled, for someone who's in this situation, it's like, this is something really special. What's over here? So, I will say bye-bye in a bit. I'm going to just wander down here. It's been nice talking to you all, and I hope the audio is slightly better than it was last time. I hope the audio is recorded. That's the first thing. We hope the audio was actually recorded. Used to be a pharmacist just here, and that shut down. Some people just have no knowledge of what's going on around them. So focused on their phones. Okay, so this is Jason for the Clever Channel. I hope you enjoyed your little exploration with me